I think it's time for a radio show.
Thanks to Sean Tilley, he's back on Sunday from 2 p.m. with 80s Heaven, which is rather good. And again next Monday with 2 more classic top 20 countdowns from 11 a.m. Thank you, Sean. 48% of Cosmopolitan readers say their boss has done something to make them cry. For me, it's when he hands me my paycheck. All right, let's do this.
This radio show's beginning to begin at the beginning.
Hit music now with Bill Allen on Radio 1. You are the best. Where hit music lives.
Bill Allen.
Hello, Monday.
Across the island and around the world. This is Radio 1 with Bill Allen.
Hit music with Bill Allen. Radio 1 Mallorca.
Two unlikely brands have teamed up to create some high-end camping gear.
Italian luxury label Gucci is teaming up with outdoor recreation company The North Face to take glamping to a whole new level. This tent is part of the North Face Gucci collection. The Gucci North Face tent will cost you close to $3,500.
This is nice that the tent also comes with dried $20 bills that you can use as kindling.
Greetings. Welcome to the show.
And now here to entertain you,
the finest broadcaster.
My favorite show.
Showtime.
I know you like me, don't ya?
Kicking off the show today, that's Sean Finn with Zelda featuring Any A Day with Don't Ya on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello there, this is Phil Allen for Monday. Nice to be here. Glad you're there. Clear and sunny this afternoon with highs up to around 18 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy overnight with lows down to 12 degrees. Tomorrow, a bit of a cloudy start, but then sunny intervals later. Highs around 19 degrees. Sunset this evening, 8:32, and on the radio. This is Unity with Wish You Were Here. It's on Radio 1 Mallorca.
Hit music with Phil Allen.
chlorophyll, more like borophyll.
Radio 1 Mallorca. I surrender, amen.
Great track from Gwen Stefani featuring Saweetie with Slow Clap on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello there, good afternoon. This is Phil Allen. Lots to get through today. We'll have a Soul Train anthem in a couple of songs' time. Stand-up comedy around about 1:30 with Bill Burr on Out of Shape People at the Airport. We'll have a flashback classic for the old school, and we'll open the birthday file and tell you that although it's Bicycle Day, it might not be what you think it is. Hit music now from Sabowski with You Are My Heart. It's on Radio 1 Mallorca.
This is Radio 1.
Now, hotter than ever, Phil Allen.
Radio 1 Mallorca with Demi Lovato and Ariana Grande met him last night. This is Phil Allen, and we're going back in time with a Soul Train classic next.
If it's a hit,
It's here.
Radio 1.
Phil Allen.
You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca. It's stand-up comedy time right now. Here comes Bill Burr on Out of Shape People at the Airport.
I have been on the road, animal.
Bill Burr. Here's Julia Michaels, All Your Exes at Radio 1 Mallorca. You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca, and with Monday's very latest Not Headline News, let's cross now to the Not Headline News newsroom.
This is Not Headline News. Chrissy Teigen returned to Twitter. Thank goodness. I was beginning to forget how much better her life is than ours. Brad Pitt was seen in a wheelchair after getting his wisdom teeth removed. A wheelchair for wisdom teeth? I guess that's the first rule you don't talk about in Wussy Club. Led Zeppelin released their 10th studio album on Friday. Oh no, new competition, said Greta Van Fleet. Conan O'Brien turned 58 yesterday and got birthday cards from both of his viewers. Amazon offered 10 free ebooks for World Book Day. We can't wait to see what Amazon offers for tomorrow's 420 Day. And CBS renewed NCIS for the 19th season, which explains the extra skip in Grandpa's Shuffle. This is not headline news.
Phil Allen.
Thank you. Here's Years and Years, Starstruck.
Radio 1 Mallorca.
Phil Allen.
You're listening to Radio 1 Mallorca. It is Monday, April 19th, 2021. Today is Bicycle Day. If you think it's about riding bikes, you better strap in for today's history lesson.
I want to ride my
Bicycle Day.
It's not what you think.
bicycle.
April 19th, 1943.
Bicycle.
Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann dropped acid.
Bicycle.
It was the very first batch of LSD. He realized the trip was going to be intense, so he asked his assistant to help get him home. Cars were prohibited during the war, so they had to bike, which is why April 19th is known around the world as Bicycle Day.
Wow, man.
Wow. On this date in 1770, Captain James Cook first saw Australia. Well, he was just off the coast, and it's quite a big place. On this date in 1933, the United States abandoned the gold standard. Not sure which year they abandoned all the rest of their standards, but I blame Trump. On this date in 1934, Shirley Temple's first movie debuted, Stand Up and Cheer. It was followed with Sit Down, I'm trying to watch a movie here. Tennis star Maria Sharapova hits 34 today. She's been recognized as #1 in the world 5 times, and she's also received rankings for playing tennis. Hayden Christensen, who played Anakin Skywalker and then Darth Vader in Star Wars 3 Revenge of the Sith, turns the big 40 today. To you, birthday happy, hope it is. Kate Hudson celebrates birthday number 42. Recently, she's been showing off her toned body and abs on Instagram. Okay, group hate. James Franco turns 43 today. Since he has a reputation for being indefatigable, it's silly to even try to wish him a happy birthday. Ashley Judd hits 53 today and is on the mend. Tim Curry turns 75 today, not time warping like he used to these days. And finally, someone tried to pass through security at Houston's lobby airport with crystal meth hidden inside a burrito. Not too surprisingly for meth heads, they're also running an ad.
Business is picking back up. You got a busy schedule. You need to stay on the move. So when you fly the friendly skies, you got no time for jet lag. You will find your dose in airport meth burritos. Look for Rusty at Gate 9. You will find your dose in airport meth burritos. Attention, Rusty, you have some customers waiting at Gate 9.
Thank you. Here's M22 with Rhea Melvin. This is called Gravity on Radio One Mallorca.
I've been high as Phil Allen.
Monday hour 2.
Across the island and around the world. This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen.
Hit music with Phil Allen. Radio One Mallorca.
So, if you're not at work today or you're working from home, you may be wondering, what day is it?
It's Monday.
Time to get back to work.
I'm not going back to work.
Well, get over it.
And get back to work.
So back to work.
No.
You're not the boss of me.
You want to eat? Yeah.
So you better get back to work and quit goofing.
Okay, let's freaking do that.
Kicking off hour 2 on the show today. That's a brand new version of the classic Going Back to My Roots from King Joshua. Radio 1 Mallorca. Hello, good afternoon. This is Phil Allen. Clear and sunny this afternoon with highs up to around 18 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy. Overnight lows down to 12 degrees. Tomorrow, a cloudy start. Sunny intervals later with highs 19 degrees. Sunset this evening, 8:32, and the Mallorca sea surface temperature is down slightly to 15.4 degrees. Hey, just to let you know that the Radiothon is back. Richie and Aisha from The Breakfast Show will be broadcasting live for 36 hours non-stop to raise much-needed money for some amazing charities. Great Ormond Street, SOS Calvia, Santa Ponsa Food Bank, Son Espesas and Yachting Gives Back. It's all taking place from 7 a.m. on Friday, May 28th until 7 p.m. on Saturday, May 29th, and we need your help. You can sponsor an hour of the broadcast, you can buy a raffle ticket, offer a prize for auction, or offer up a raffle prize. Create a challenge for us or yourself in exchange for donations, or simply donate money or food. For more info, please email joe at radio1mallorca.com. That's J-O at radio1mallorca.com. It's coming soon. The Radiothon returns on Radio 1 Mallorca. Hey, it is Monday, April 19th. Busy hour on the way. Another Soul Train anthem coming up in a couple of songs. Around about 2:30, stand-up comedy with Anthony Jeselnik on his best friend's wife. Another flashback classic from the old school coming up, plus your showbiz update, where today we'll hear from Bill Maher, Jimmy Fallon, and Stephen Colbert. Right now, hit music. Here's Laid Back Luke, Tribs, and Bertie Scott with their version of Whistle on Radio One Mallorca.
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Hit music with Phil Allen.
I'm torn. On one hand, that doesn't look good on you. On the other hand, what would?
Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen.
Thanks for listening. This is Radio One Mallorca. Stand-up comedy time right now with Anthony Jeselnik on his best friend's wife.
My best friend.
Anthony Jeselnik. Here comes the Isley Brothers featuring Snoop Dogg and Ronald Isley with Friends and Family. It's on Radio One Mallorca.
Break out the food and the drink.
You're listening to Radio One Mallorca, and in breaking female cop show news, are the TV networks overdoing it a little bit with all the new shows with overly confident, stereotypically empowered female leads? Here's another one about to premiere.
From the people who brought you Katie Seagal in Rebel.
I am tireless, and quite frankly, I'm exhausting.
And Catherine Winnick in Big Sky.
Telling a woman to relax is never a good idea.
Comes a new show with more catchphrases than ever before.
Ah, a female cop.
Don't call me a cop. Matter of fact, don't call me at all.
If you like shows with clever comebacks, that's all she does.
I like my justice like I like my eggs. Hard-boiled. Or scrambled if I'm short on time.
No other dialogue, just action. Her running around in outfits that appear to be too tight, making clever quips.
Did someone say clever? I guess that puts a bullet in the term dumb blonde.
What kind of cop are you?
Whoops, dropped my badge. Now I'm just Jane Q. Public.
Jane Q. Public premieres tonight on BBC.
Not if I see you first.
Okay, we get it.
Phil Allen.
Thank you. PS1, Alex Hosking. Life goes on.
Radio One Mallorca. I spent more money last night than I had last year.
Phil Allen.
Showbiz Update. This is Radio One Mallorca. Here comes your Showbiz Update for Monday. Let's start with audio from Real Time with Bill Maher.
But hey, I'm going to start with some good news. We are finally getting out of Afghanistan. That is the big political news this week. Wow. Joe Biden. America is not anymore the world's policeman. If we were, we'd have shot them. I mean, wow, this... all the news is shootings, police, citizens. We've had 45 mass shootings in the last month. And in a related story, our long-term study on the effectiveness of thoughts and prayers is in... No, doesn't work. No, we studied it. And then this latest atrocity that happened right in Minneapolis while the trial is going on. And it turns out the guy who was shot, pulled over because he had an air freshener hanging from his rearview mirror, which apparently is actually an illegal thing in 5 states. An air freshener hanging from your mirror, because apparently that's very dangerous. Yeah, it can lead to getting pulled over and shot by the cops. I mean, I'm trying to be fair to the cops too, but come on, fellas, ladies. But the good news is Joe Biden is kicking ass. 59% approval rating, 72% approve of what he's doing with COVID, including 55% of Republicans. A lot of Republicans are saying, boy, are we glad this guy stole the election.
Bill Maher. Now, Helena McCrory, star of Peaky Blinders and Harry Potter movies, has died at the age of only 52. She was also known for her roles in the films The Queen and The Special Relationship. Alma Wahlberg has died. She was the mother to Mark and Donnie Wahlberg and was 78. Hunter Biden's book, Beautiful Things, is a flop. It only sold 10,000 copies and is number 208 on Amazon's list of best-selling books. Next up, more audio. Here's a clip from The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, this is exciting. Today, President Biden had his first in-person meeting with a foreign leader hosting the Prime Minister of Japan. Yeah, when Biden started telling him a story, the 12-hour flight suddenly didn't seem so long. Yeah, a 12-hour flight to discuss problems facing Japan. Afterwards, the Prime Minister was quoted as saying, "This could have been a Zoom." Some business news. I read that Subway has been struggling and could be up for sale. Yeah. For some reason, peeling off sweaty cold cuts like they're Post-it notes and slapping them on sugar bread isn't resonating with customers anymore. Hey, if you're in the market for a new car, anyone looking for a new car? Mercedes just unveiled a $100,000 electric sedan, and it does more than just get you from A to B. Watch this.
The new electric car from Mercedes has all kinds of high-tech features, including a nap mode. The seat automatically reclines to a resting level. The interior lighting and temperature adjust to soothing levels. The stereo provides relaxing sounds, and a starry night appears on the dashboard.
Yeah. That's the feature I've been missing. I'll be right back, honey. I'm just going to go out for a 70-mile-per-hour nap.
Jimmy Fallon. If you're keeping track of Selena Gomez's tattoos, she now has a simple black cross just below her left collarbone. After leaving for 23 days, Chrissy Teigen has returned to Twitter. You may have heard that Amazon is going to do a Lord of the Rings TV series. Just the first season is going to cost $465 million. On Friday, Britney Spears posted a video letting everyone know she's okay.
Next question is, am I okay? Yes, I'm totally fine. I'm extremely happy. I have a beautiful home, beautiful children. I'm taking a break right now because I'm enjoying myself.
Thank you, Britney.
Leave Britney alone!
And finally, here's audio from The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
There's strange things happening in Washington lately. In that strangely, things are happening in Washington lately. On Wednesday, the president announced he was ending the Afghan war. That's on top of his $2.3 trillion infrastructure plan, which is on top of his $1.9 trillion COVID relief package, which is on top of taking executive action on gun control. I'll catch you up on the president's latest doings in my not long but certainly running segment. Look at that old man go.
Let's go, man. Beep, beep.
Now, I've always said, if you want to get something done, don't become president of the United States. But recently, that's changed. I think this is an unforeseen side effect of Biden's predecessor, Girth Vader. You see, that last guy killed the idea of compromise deader than Rudy Giuliani's brain cells. The traffic cone of treason did whatever the hell he wanted for 4 years, no matter what the consequences. Like when Congress refused funding for his border wall, well, that didn't stop Penis Pumpkinhead. He just expropriated the cash from the defense budget and built his wall anyway. Now that it's his turn, instead of putting the presidency back on the rails, Biden is driving the crazy train to Liberal Junction, and the GOP is furious that they're the ones tied to the tracks. Well, guess what? He learned it from you, Eric's dad. And Biden just keeps going. Yesterday, the president announced stiff sanctions on Russia. Payback time, Vlad. I'm putting some sanctions on your keister. What are you going to do? You got no PP tape on me, Jack. Unless you got a hidden camera bathroom at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and 5 a.m. I got a prostate the size of a bocce ball. Come at me.
Stephen Colbert. Here's Doja Cat featuring SZA. The brilliant Kiss Me More plays now on Radio One Mallorca.
Phil Allen.
I mean, what's not to love?
That's it from me for today. Stick around for DV with Essential Afternoons next. Des here from 6 with Drive for Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow from 1.
Oh, my sweet darling. Oh, my dearest love. I'll count the hours that you're away.
Bless you, Trish.
Well, that's our show.
It's over.
What?
It's over. It is over.
Is that it?
That's it.
Everybody still awake?
Will you come on already? I just can't stand these long goodbyes.
All right, big finish.
See you later.
This is Radio 1 with Phil Allen. Phil Allen. Spread the word.
Yeah.
And the love.